Three, two, one, action. Hello everybody. Good afternoon, you beautiful people. Lockdown with Loret. I don't even know which day we are on anymore. But we are down to phase 4, whatever that gives us a little bit more, not freedom, but yeah, anyway. Guys, today, I'm just turning this. Today we are going to be making our chili sauce. And I'm not going to take the credit for this one. And as you've all heard, I spend a lot of time on the food channels, or mostly now during lockdown. I saw a lot of Jamie Oliver's stuff, and that's my inspiration comes from him. It's his quick and easy, tasty, made from scratch, fresh ingredients. And today's sauce we're going to be using tomorrow night when we make our braai brekkie. So we got a date outside the fire tomorrow. So let's just quickly go through our ingredients. I'm going to be using my red chilies, garlic, onions, I've got apple juice here, I've got sugar, apple cider vinegar. And what I've done is I've already put my butter and oil in there. And as you can see, I'm just going to saute my onions. And I chopped some of it fine in this blender. Now there's hundreds and hundreds of ways to do chili sauce. With tomato. And this is just my normal cooking oil. And you know, I like to just use margarine to cook with, not expensive butter. So we're just going to saute our onions, and the recipe will follow immediately. Isabella's done it for us already nicely. So, and I'm going to pop my garlic in there. Don't have to be shy. And we are going to pulp this into a fine liquid. And what's happening here is another pot of boiling water in which I'm going to pop my jars, which I'm sterilizing so that we can bottle our herbs. I'll bottle our herbs. Bottle our chili sauce. Because you know Mother's Day is coming up and Father's Day, so these are really nice gifts. And Wilna, thank you for the chilies. They came from your garden. We picked them green and they turned red. But I left them outside on the balcony. And okay, so I'm just going to close that lot there, and I'm going to just let my onions sweat a little bit. What I read about the capsicum, which is the feel good. We've got receptors in our brains called this, and correct me if I'm wrong, that releases capsicum, which is when we eat chili, those feel good hormones meet up. And in other words, the chili is like the same because of the receptors in our brain. When the chilies that the release is the same as when we do exercise in endorphins. And so if you don't feel like doing exercise, have a big blob of chili sauce. Living here in Durban, chili has taken on a whole new dimension for me. And yeah, chilies go in everything. But I just believe a chili should be enjoyed. It shouldn't be killing like a curry and things like that. It should just enhance your sauce. So I'm just going to pop these. I'm not going to take, and please be careful when you work with the chilies. I haven't got gloves on now, but they will burn. This afternoon they actually went in under my nails. It hurts. And so I'm not going to take the chili pips out. That's where the heat lies in. And so remember I was talking yesterday about sweating the onions. Keep your lid or your pot closed. Anybody there, Bella? Okay, hello everybody and welcome. Nice to see you all. It's almost weekend. Has everybody survived the first week of lockdown? Okay, so I'm just going to pop my cup of chilies. And I think that is too much. So let's just... And this is Bella's very, very fancy new birthday present. Wow! Oh my word, that was fantastic. Okay, now be careful. This will burn. This is a very, very strong. Woo! And when we cook it, people will actually start coughing in the house. When we cook chili sauce at the kitchen, everybody huffs and puffs. Oh, look at that. Look at that color. Oh, my soul. Oh! Yo. Enough pain. Okay. Also, the Mozambican chili, they put cashew nuts in. Oh, my soul. And that also. It got you too, Nunu. So can you show them there, Bella, how beautiful this color. Sandy. Oh, guys, I'm just rinsing using the apple sauce to just get all my chilies out of here. Now this is going to be chilies for days. I know that the smaller the chilies, the hotter they are. The habanero is the tiny chili, and that's the one that is so very potent. So I'm just going to give this a nice fry. And I'm actually going to add some more apple juice because it's a little bit more than a cup of chilies. We're back. Sorry, this technology is too clever for us. Half a teaspoon, so I'm going to put a teaspoon of chili powder. And that will enhance my color. I'm going to put my 50 mils or my 100 because I've actually doubled the recipe. So the sugar and the vinegar and the oil will serve as, this is apple cider vinegar. So we're giving this a good boil. And compliments of liberty, thanks Pete. I'm going to season this. Oh, and it is actually smelling this apple juice in the... So let's just not waste any of these beautiful chilies. And guys, a packet of chilies, that packet was I think 5 rands worth of chilies from the little fresh fruit market in my town. So I'm just going to make sure that all these bottles are completely dry, soaked. Oh, I put the wrong plate on. Okay. Linda Martin. Hello, Loret. Cool. Well, we'll taste it now. Once we finished with it, I just want to make sure I get all these beautiful flavors in here. Okay, is that all the ingredients? Choose nuts. That is so quick and easy. And yo, my way, that smells so delish. So like I said, let's I can't take the credit for this recipe. This is compliments of old Jamie. And goeienaand, Swarrie, baie welkom. Oh my gosh, he asked me yesterday for the lamb curry recipe, and I promised to send it in first thing this afternoon, 3 o'clock. He phones me, and I'm like, sorry, Swarrie, I forgot to email the recipe. And so my brother-in-law, Fossie, is tonight making lamb curry inspired by me. And so yeah, we want to post the end result first so that we can see and let us know what it tastes like. And okay, this is looking absolutely brilliant. We don't really need to cook it any longer. And as you can see there, my bottles are boiling away nicely. Sterilizing it. And be very careful so you don't burn yourselves or let the bottles break. And this is where recycling and reusing. Dankie for so. My nieces. They are absolutely watching the show with Dad in the evenings. And so yeah, at least we're communicating and they watch Tannie Lola. So Maya en Amri, ek en Bella stuur baie liefies en groete my sissies. Ons mis vir julle baie. Hoop julle het al julle skoolwerk gedoen vandag. And so ja, groot swinkie vir julle sissies. Okay. So I'm just going to let this finish up here while we get our bottles out, and going to liquidize this sauce. And let's just do this. So be very careful not to burn yourselves. So I'm just going to pop it onto a little. Okay. So if you make some fresh pasta and start giving that as gifts and chili sauce, guys, it's just so much more. Reuse, reduce and recycle. Remember the 3 R's? And okay, so there's my canned fruit bottle. It's a bit swaarder. I don't want to burn my fingers here tonight. There we go. And we can cool that water down, or we can use that hot water for washing the dishes. And because I did grow up in this very, very northern province that is so dry. So we learned to reuse water and bath together. And so yeah, it's a natural habit for me to save water. Okay, let's get a glove. Okay, I'm not going to brand my fingers, because I'll have a little woordjie daardeur, and then seeing that this is a family show. Okay. Lovely. Dis nou mooi, Loret. Oh my word. and that's making a hell of a stink. Okay, so let's just salvage that lot. Okay. Woo! People, hierdie ouetjie brand jou neusgate. Lekker. And I think what I must do is not do everything in one jar, because this is where the Corona little mask will actually come in very handy. I don't want to scare everybody because it's a very scary. Guys, this sauce is gonna be potent. If you want to make it milder, I would say take out the pips. You can add. Make it with tomato sauce, tomatoes, fresh tomatoes or tinned tomatoes, and also, like I say, the Mozambican chili, the cashew nuts, and if you don't have cashews, just use peanuts. Okay, and where is our little blade? My little food processor at the kitchen is actually a that has actually turned into a magnificent color. Oh, everything is welling up. Help my Bella? Wil jou hande is besig.
Yeah, hold it.
Ah, shoot. I think it's sucking, the heat is sucking at it. Sorry, ek het jou hande nou hier nodig gehad om hier vir my te help. That's it. Alright. Yeah. Okay, let's gooi the next lot. And this is actually, so this is the imitation NutriBullet. Okay, and so let's see what we've got in the bread tin here. Oh, we've got some beautiful roti. Oh my gosh, look how quickly it goes moldy. That is after 2 days. That just shows you how that there's definitely no preservatives in this roti. Okay, is ons reg. Hierdie gaan brand. Very spicy, but if you're going to, it gives you that catch in the throat, and you've got that lingering taste on your tongue, that definite spice and bite. But if you were to chuck some nuts in here, and zhuzh it up with more tomato, you'll stretch the sauce, so you'll make a lot more, and you will, it won't be so strong. But honestly, this gives you that little sweat on the nose that you get from chili. I feel like I think that's where the endorphin comes in, because you sweat like a pig. So they think they've run a mile, but it's the endorphins in the koppie that's making you feel good. But anyway, people, I'm not going to try and do another muscle exercise. But alright, let's pop it into our beautiful jars. And I'm actually going to pop some of my Liberty Thanks Pete for my gifts and my sponsors or my donations for my cooking class. I'm just going to pop a bit of olive, whoops, yes, whip mark. See, because this is extra virgin olive oil, and I want to tell you a quick story. So that way you won't have any, and if we pop that on top there, seal it, and how nice. Put a little sticker on or a little ribbon, and you've got, give somebody a homemade gift. How much nicer is that than an old store-bought thing? So simple and easy. Okay, so let's just quickly give you another tidbit for today. Extra virgin olive oil. We never cook with extra virgin olive oil. The extra virgin olive oil comes in where it is pure. Where they take the olives, they harvest them on the olive farms and in Italy or wherever they grow them, and they get cold pressed. That is where you will see cold pressed on there. And by cold pressing these olives, by applying a lot of pressure to the olives, the oil is removed, and that is bottled. So that is your pure, and that is why they say that you eat on your salads. If you want to sprinkle it over your roast potatoes that you've roasted without oil, to have an oily taste, flavor of your potatoes afterwards. In other words, you would just roast your potatoes with no oil. Instead of, so you're going to spoil it if you're to cook this. You'll destroy the qualities of the olive oil. If you take, so when they get to the where no more oil is extracted, they put heat to it, and that's when it becomes a blend. So now they've added heat to that olive oil, and we can actually then use that for cooking. So you remember that, do not use this. This is pure for your salads and for your pasta. You drizzle it over your cooked pasta, and you're going to eat it fresh. And that, my people, is today in a wrap up. I see with winter crawling up on us, sun is setting quickly, and it's getting darker quickly. It takes longer to get light in the morning. We're sleeping in later. This lockdown's made us super lazy. And then I will post last night's soup, the shin of beef soup, on tonight as well. And Bella's going to, she did the recipe on a spreadsheet in a beautiful little picture. So thank you, Bellaki. And we will then pop it on there for you. So from me, from a very hot kitchen, I'm going to say good night and goodbye and lots of love. Mwah!